Good morning, students. Today we will see with the last part of this first module that is for this ESOP. Two more problems I'm going to do, and I will give you. You people did the submitting that assignment or not? Otherwise, I will take action with regard to that. So I will call you each and every one for that if you are not submitting. Anyway, submit it by today itself in the evening. That as homework I yesterday give you. So today we will see what is the problem with regard to the same with the yesterday we see with the 2-year vesting period, now 3-year vesting period, only that. So I'm going to share the problem. This one, Mockme Limited granted 1,500 options. 1,500 options on 1st April 2013 at rupees 80. when the market price was 160. So, 80 market price, 80 exercise price. Options are 1,500. So, the vesting period was 3 years. The maximum exercise period was 1 year. So, the maximum period was 1 year, and all the 1,000 options, 500 options were exercised by the employees on 30th October 2016. So, 2 years. This is on 13. So, 13, then 14. 13, 14, 1 year. Or 14, then 15, then 16. 3 years we need to pass the entry. Then pass necessary journal entries according to the above transaction. So the option value is how much? That is number into number multiplied with the which one? Market price minus exercise price. So 1,500 into market price is 160 minus 80 is the exercise price. So 1,500 into 80. So it is how much? 1,20,000. So sorry, 12 lakh. No, 1,20,000. 15 into 8, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1,20,000. Then it is for the vesting period is 3 years. So what is that? Amount to be amortized. Amortized means allocated. So amount to be amortized for the 3 year vesting period is equal to 1,20,000 divided by 3 is equal to 40,000 each year. We need to pass the entry. 80 is the exercise price, 160 is the market price, 1,500 options are there. So the value of the option is the number multiplied with the MP minus EP, market price minus EP. So it is 80. 80 into 1,500, 1,20,000. That is to be divided by 3. That is 40,000 is what? 40,000 is the which one? Value of the option. Based on the value of the option, we need to pass the entry. So for the first year, which one? 2014. Year 2014. What is that? Employees stock option expense debtor to employees stock option outstanding. എത്രയാണ് 40,000. Okay. Then simple 40,000. Then after that, how it is to be? Then P&L account debtor to employees stock option expense. That is same 40,000. Clear? And then what is this? Is the first year. Then 2015, the same entry is to be passed. ESO expense debtor to ESO outstanding. 40,000. Then second year, same entry is to be passed. P&L account debtor to employees stock option expense. How much? 40,000. So these two entries to be repeated. How many years vesting period is there? All those years is to be repeated. So this is the one. 40,000 is calculated. So 1 year, then 2 years. Then the third year, one entry is to be continuous, and then we are going to pass the what is that final entry. So that is third year 2016, the same entry, employees stock option expense debtor to employees stock option outstanding, same 40,000. Then P&L account debtor to employees stock option expense, how much? 40,000. Okay. Then last entry, bank account debtor. എത്രയാണ്? 80 രൂപ വെച്ച് ഓർക്കുന്നില്ലേ? 160ന്റെ 80 രൂപ പകുതി വെച്ചാണ് പ്രീഡിറ്റർമൈൻഡ് ലോവർ പ്രൈസിലാണ് എന്ത് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്? സ്റ്റോക്ക് ഓപ്ഷൻ കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. സോ എത്ര ഷെയർ? 1500 ഷെയർ 80 വെച്ച് ബാങ്ക് അക്കൗണ്ട് ഡെറ്റർ. Then second is what? Next entry, employees stock option outstanding debtor. എത്രയാണ്? എത്ര? 412. സോ 1,20,000. 1,20,000. പിന്നെ ടു ഇക്വിറ്റി ഷെയർ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ എത്രയാണ്? ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തേ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനകത്ത്. $1,500 options on 1st April, 80 for 160. Isn't it? അപ്പം 80 ആണ് അല്ലേ? So all the options were exercised by the employees on 30th October 2016 past their entries. അത്രേ പറയുന്നുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, 10 രൂപയുടെ വാല്യൂ ആണ് ഷെയർ. So 1,500 into 10, so it is 15,000. Then 2 securities premium എത്രയാണ്? 1,500 into 160 അല്ലേ? 10 ഇവിടെ പോയി, അപ്പൊ 150 എത്ര വരും? It is 2,25,000. So here it is 1,20,000. See, 2,40,000, 225 plus 15, 2,40,000. So this is one problem. Please have a look at this question also. So we will do the last problem, illustration time. Delta Limited grants 1,250 options on 1st April 2014. So how it is? 1,250 options at a ₹80 with the market price of 200. So this is the exercise price, this is the market price, and this is the option. So the vesting period 3 years. So 3 years we need to continue the entries. The maximum exercise period is 1 year, and 800 options are exercised on 31st August 2017. So 15, 16, 17 we need to pass the entry. Then 800 options are exercised on 31st August. So 800 options are there. 800 options in the sense means how much? 800 options ഏതിന്റെ വെച്ചെടുക്കണം? Market price minus exercise price. Our difference 120 വെച്ച് എടുക്കണം. അപ്പോൾ we will calculate past journal entries to record the above transaction എന്നാ പറഞ്ഞു. So fully ഇല്ല. ഇവിടെ ഓർക്കേണ്ടത് ഇതൊരു വ്യത്യസ്തമായ കേസാണ്. 1250 800 ഇതേ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ? ഓപ്ഷൻ ഓപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ. ബാക്കി 450 എന്തിലോട്ട് മാറ്റണം? ജനറൽ റിസർവിലോട്ട് 450 എമൗണ്ട് മാറ്റണം. അപ്പൊ 800 ആണ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് ഓപ്ഷൻ is equal to number into what is that? Number of option is there, but 800 options are exercised only. 800 ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ. 1250 കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം, പക്ഷേ 800 ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ. So number into what is that? Market price minus exercise price. So 1250 into MP is how much? 200 minus 80. 1250 into 120. So how much it is? 1,50,000 and 3 years, isn't it? So 1,50,000 divided by 3 is 50,000 per year. 50,000 per year ആണ് എൻട്രി എന്തിന്റെ വെസ്റ്റിംഗ് പീരീഡ് 3 വർഷമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് ദ ഓപ്ഷൻ വെസ്റ്റിംഗ് പീരീഡ് വെച്ച് 50,000 ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ചെയ്യുക. So we will calculate how it is to be. For the first year is 2015, 14, 15 era, 15, 16, 16, 14 to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 17. That we need to pass 3 years. So first is employee stock option expenses debtor to employees stock option outstanding. How much? 50,000. Then P&L account debtor to employees stock option expense. How much? Same 50,000. Second year 2016, same entry ESOP expenditure debtor 50,000 to employees stock option outstanding expense. എത്രയാണ്? ഈ 50,000. Then the same entry P&L account debtor to. In this question, in the text, there is an error. That is, this amount it is supposed to come 50,000. It is 40,000 printing error. So, P&L account debtor to say ESOP expenditure. How much? 50,000. 50,000. Okay. This is the 2 entry. And then the third year, what entry need to pass? The same entry 2017. Okay, these 2 entries are to be continuously passed, and finally it is to be transferred, isn't it? So for that entry, before that, the employee stock outstanding to be transferred. So outstanding amount to be transferred to general reserve. See, this is the entry where general reserve, how it is to be? Employees stock option outstanding amount. So we need to put the account to be employees stock option outstanding account. So how the entries are to be coming? How many entries? See, this is 50,000 here. Okay, by employees stock option expenses for the 2 years. So 3 years the same amount, isn't it? 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. So 1,50,000. Isn't it? 1,50,000. Then what is the entry? Employee stock outstanding, options outstanding, debtor to general reserve, the balance to be transferred. So here, one thing, only 800 is to be, which one? 800 is to be taken for this option. Total 1,250, 800 only. So 450, there is a balance. That is not at a gone for option. 450 option പോകുന്നില്ല. Okay. So 450 into how many the price is? Discounted price. 450 share or 450 options, that is not taking, and it is to be transferred to general reserve. So that is why this is the entry. 450 deyana. So 450 into 120, 54,000. This is this 54,000. അതായത് ആ എൻട്രി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ എമൗണ്ടിന്റെ being the amount transferred to general reserve account in respect of the 450 options lapsed, because total 1,250 options are there. Out of that, 800 only to be exercised, and the balance is 450. That 450 multiplied with the market price minus exercise price value. Option the value 120. That's 54,000. That 54,000 is to be debited. Okay, that 54,000 is to be debited, and that is to be debited here, and the balance 96,000 is coming. This is the final entry to be transferred. How it is to be? 96,000. When we are preparing the account, you will notice that. What is that? Bank account debtor. So 800 into how much it is? 80. 80 mm. the option price is 80. So how much? 8 is 64,000. Okay. Then employees stock option outstanding debtor 96,000 to share capital to share premium. How much it is? Share capital, how much is the amount? 10 രൂപ വെച്ച് 800 ഷെയർ. 800 ഷെയറിലെ എക്സസൈസ് ചെയ്തോളൂ. ആ ഷെയറിന്റെയാണ് നോക്കേണ്ടത്. So 800 into 10, how much? 8,000. Then എത്ര വേണം? 800 into 190 because 200 is the market price. 200 is the market price. So 800 into 90, that is how much? 1,52,000. See, this is the final entry. Bank account debtor, ESOP outstanding. Bank account debtor 800 into how many shares for how many? That one excess. This value of the option price is how much? 80, isn't it? So 800 into 80, 64,000. Then employee stock option outstanding. The account voucher. E entry കൂടെ പാസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ബാക്കി വരുന്ന ബാലൻസിനെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? ESOS outstanding 96,000 to share capital to share premium എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എഴുതുന്നു. Isn't it? So 96,000. Then to share capital 800 into 10. 10 രൂപ വെച്ചാണ്. അത് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനകത്ത് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. So 800 into 10, 80,000, and to the share premium 800 into 190 because 200 is the share. 200 minus 10, 190, that is 1,52,000. So this is in this way we are doing the value or stock of option, employees stock of option. In order to participate the employees or in order to involve the day-to-day working of the employees in the management aspect. അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഈ ESOP scheme തന്നെ അവരെ ഇടുന്നത്. So with that we are coming to the end of the first module. So what all we see in the first module? What is a share? Or what is preference share, what is equity share, what is redemption of preference share, repayment of the preference share capital, that is the redemption of preference share. Then we see buyback of share, bonus issue of share, and finally right issue of share and employee stock option scheme. So with that we come to the end of first module, and I will give you 2 assignments today itself and need to be submitted. I will message you regarding the date to be submitted. So please let me know if anybody of the portions with regard to the first module is having doubt. Please ask me to clear that one. And thank you for the day.